Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Today, Quinn is going to be doing project number 5 in the Persuasive Speaking book. Project number 5 is the Persuasive Leader. Some of the items that we'll be looking for in Quinn's speeches today, the purpose of his presentation is for the speaker to communicate a vision and mission and convince the audience to help achieve them. Some of the points we'll be looking for is, did he effectively convey the vision and the mission of his speech? Did the speaker connect the vision and mission with the needs, wants, and hopes of the audience? And did the speaker use stories and anecdotes to enhance the persuasive message? In today's society, there is a rare opportunity to meet someone whose life's dream is to inspire others to be successful. We have the unique honor of one of those rare opportunities. A gentleman who recently started a young entrepreneur program where he takes college and high school youth and coaches them to be successful business owners and entrepreneurs. Inspiring us today is Quinn with The Road to Victory.
Good morning, everyone. How are we today?
Great.
Now, if I was like anyone else, I'd make you all stand up, but we're not going to do that because I like you. But I look at the audience and I see friends. I look in the audience and I see people who I would consider to be family members, but I didn't come to be your friend today, nor did I come to be a family member. I came today to inspire you, which means I may step on your toes a little bit. If you don't like me and you're inspired, I've done my job. Today I'm here to talk to you about what it takes to get on, stay on, and show others the road to victory. Now, the road to victory has many discourses. It has many alternatives. But what alternative will you choose? We either can be a person that works for someone or someone who likes to look at other people and wish they had the job that someone else had, or we can be the kind of people that would create opportunities for others while we're sipping on martinis in the Bahamas. The question I have for any and everyone here today is, which one do you choose? Now, me personally, I like sipping martinis in the Bahamas as a figure of speech. But in order for me to do that, I have to create an opportunity for others. This is why we started what's called the Young Entrepreneur Program, where we take youth out of high school and college and we give them an opportunity, funding included, to be successful business persons. So they don't end up like me at 46 years old wishing they had a good portfolio of real estate, had their retirement already set, had their plan already laid out for success in life. So when I'm dealing with these young entrepreneurs, I find out that sometimes we have to believe in someone else's belief in us. There was a great motivational speaker who said one time he was born in Florida, and when he was born, he was one of like 6 family members, 6 children, and his mother didn't have enough money to feed him or his brothers and sisters, his siblings. His mother worked for a rich family as a servant, but they never went out without food. And as a kid, he would tell his mom, one day, Mom, I'm going to have enough money to make sure I have food for all of my brothers and sisters, including you. You can have whatever you want. But he grew up working at a reclamation company where he was picking up someone else's trash. But in the meantime, he kept on working. He kept on pushing. He kept on gathering knowledge to be a motivational speaker. He started working with people like Zig Ziglar. And then one day, when it came to the point, or the moment of truth, let's call it, a friend of his that was working there, he said, I don't know if I can go out and make $1,000 an hour for one speech, or $2,000 in a day. And the guy looked at him and says, you're kidding me, right? You've been working hard all your life to get to this point. You have everything it takes to do what it is that you visioned. You have everything you need to become what it is you want to become. All you got to do is go out there and get it. Believe that you can do it. And at that point, and with that motivation, he did it. Now he's one of the greatest motivational speakers that we have, making $2 million in a weekend in some cases. So the point is, sometimes we have doubts within ourselves, but we see others that believe in us. We have to believe in the belief that others have in us. I believe in you. I believe that you can make a difference for one of these young entrepreneurs that we're working with, one of these young youths who lost hope, who don't think that they can do it because their parents didn't do it. They don't have a bloodline or a lineage. They're not esquires. The other thing that we need to consider on the road to success is we never lose. We only learn to succeed. You're always going to make a mistake. You're always going to fumble when you get up here to speak. You're always going to take a chance and maybe lose everything you have when you start your business. Donald Trump went bankrupt how many times? 3, 4, 5? And every time he comes back bigger, better, more hair. Oh, this is not entertainment, I apologize. But the fact of the matter is, many people don't recognize what Donald Trump does away from the screen, away from the spotlight. Because in the midst of him probably stepping on a lot of toes, he's also shined a lot of shoes. He's helped people figure out how to walk that path or take that road to success with its aches, its pains, as well as the spotlight. Have you taken enough pain in your life to show someone how to get the spotlight? I have. And that's why I don't want anyone ever to go through the pain that I've gone through to get where I am right now, however successful it may be in the eyes of any. So what do? I contribute. I stay on that road to success. I stay continually to do things that maybe no one else has done before. Star Trek. Because simple and plain, the simple quote is, if you want something you've never had, you got to do something you've never done. And the best lessons that anyone in this life can learn is ones that they teach. Because the fault of Americans is simply this. We don't seem to understand that the road to success comes with many tragedies. We don't seem to understand that our road to victory as a nation came through many sacrifices. We don't seem to understand. Few fortunes are gained without some sort of sacrifice. And if I don't give to others, live for others, build others, then how can I gain? For myself, what about everyone else? Because if you're unsuccessful, then so am I. But if you are successful, which each and every person in this room is successful today, then so am I. And I believe in you. And I know you're learning to become more successful every single day, every waking moment. How do I know that? Because you're standing here listening today. This is not by chance. So I ask the question one more time. Do you believe in yourselves? Yes. Do you believe in the person next to you? Yes. Because if you give up hope, you might as well just go ahead and write out your obituaries and make me your beneficiary. Simple. But John C. Maxwell writes the 21 irrefutable laws of leadership. One of those laws is the law of connection. It is a leader's job to connect to people. We always sit around waiting for people to connect to us. We think a leader is the guy that kicks back in the big mahogany chair in the corner office and waits for everybody to call us and come to us. That is not how it works. You're called to go out, be proactive, and connect with others that you're building. And when you learn that and you build your team, then we become more successful. Because what we will learn by doing that is, I don't like that, I don't need that, this is what I like and this is what I need, and you separate the wheat from the chaff. But if we're going to believe in the law of connection, if we're going to stand on one of the principles of the 21 irrefutable laws of success, then we have to connect the three things: successful habits, successful thoughts, and successful circumstances. Because if circumstances permit, you will be successful. If circumstances permit, you will be on the road to victory. Thank you.
Well done.